When life is good and everything's going your way, the last thing you want to think about is what's going to happen if it all comes crashing down. Ironically, that's exactly the time to start putting your worst-case scenario defenses into place. One of the most important pillars of that protective shield is going to be a carefully considered insurance coverage plan. Insurance is a product that allows people to pay a fee, called a premium, now and transfer the costs of future loss or damage to a third party. It can work as a fast-acting salve in some of the most difficult times and give you some peace of mind in an uncertain world. But the insurance industry is also a for-profit business. It's not uncommon to end up paying for things you don't need, simply because you aren't informed about your options. So educating yourself on the nuances of each type of policy, what they protect you from, and what you actually need, could save you thousands of dollars a year. You can find insurance policies for almost any kind of situation and for any kind of industry. But the ones most people deal with are there to support the smooth pursuit of our daily lives. Health, homeowners or renters, and auto are far and away the most common types of insurance, and the ones you're most likely to be introduced to first. Take auto insurance. If you own a car, having insurance is almost universally a condition of being able to take it out onto the road. But auto insurance policies aren't one-size-fits-all. Different drivers, different cars, and different regions will all have an impact on the coverage and cost of an individual policy. Younger drivers are generally assumed to need liability coverage, a policy that covers damage and injuries that you cause, accidentally, to others and their property. This is the minimum you'll be expected to have, but if you want insurance against damage to your car and other property, you'll need to add collision coverage. And if you want to protect your car across the board from things like theft, vandalism, weather damage, riots, and animal strikes, you're going to need a comprehensive policy. Needless to say, all these tiers will add to the cost of your policy. Some other factors that will affect the costs of your auto insurance are age. Younger and older drivers are considered a greater risk than middle-aged drivers. Gender. Young males in particular are considered less reliable on the road. Sorry, gents. The car. Flashier and more expensive vehicles are more likely to be stolen. Driving record. A history of prior accidents and other driving violations will make you a predictable liability. But insurance costs can also go down over time too. Taking a registered driving course, maintaining a spotless record, having lower annual mileage, being a college alumni, or just getting older will all bring down your rates. The deductible, the share of costs you pay before the insurance company makes a payment on a loss, will also affect what you pay. The less you pay at the time of your claim, the request for payment on a covered loss, the more you'll pay up front. So there's a fair bit to consider. Don't just take the first deal that comes along. You'll want to shop around. Some companies have better deals and policies and may have promotions that suit your particular situation better. A survey by NerdWallet claims that good drivers could be missing out on $400 of savings per year just by not reviewing their policies properly. The same survey claims that 38% of Americans haven't compared the costs of their policies in over 3 years. That's a lot of money being left on the table. We focused on auto insurance, but creating an effective protective barrier with insurance would also include policies for renting or home ownership, among others. Keep an eye on this space for more in the series.